asking everyone to think about the last vaccine you might have had, or if you got your flu shot this year. Now, what if I told you that that vaccine was likely tested for safety using the blood of a horseshoe crab? Yes, it's true, horseshoe crabs. So this happens by hand harvesters in South Carolina will go collect horseshoe crabs from local beaches across South Carolina and bring them back to a biomedical breeding facility. Here, about approximately 1/3 of their total blood volume is collected. You might be wondering, well, why horseshoe crabs? What's so special about them? And that's because they have what's called amoebocytes, which is a specialized cell within their blood that acts in a way similar to our white blood cells. So it is essentially a horseshoe crab's immune response. And because amoebocytes have remarkable clotting abilities, they can detect toxins present within the body. These amoebocytes can be extracted from the blood to create what's called Limulus amoebocyte lysis, or LAL. And this is the product that tests for sterility within biomedical devices and injectables. Now you might also be wondering, well, is this dangerous for the horseshoe crabs? I mean, that's kind of a lot of blood. Think about how you would feel if somebody took 1/3 of your blood. And the short answer to that is yes, this can be dangerous for them. And many studies have looked to investigate the effects of bleeding on horseshoe crabs, and have found mortality rates to vary from 5 to 30%. Yet little is known about what factors might be causing this variability in these mortality rates. So that brings me to my thesis research and my research question, which is what are the physiological effects of age on horseshoe crab blood chemistry, metabolism, and mortality? As you can imagine, as a species is going to get older, their condition is going to deteriorate. The same thing is true for horseshoe crabs. And so we want to determine what are those effects of age. And so we're going to collect blood from 3 different age classes of horseshoe crabs, young, middle, and old. And this blood will be used for different blood chemistry analysis. And when I say blood chemistry, I'm talking about amoebocyte density, which are the specialized cells I told you about, and their hemocyanin function, which is a horseshoe crab's respiratory pigment. We're also going to get a pre- and post-bleed metabolic rate to get an idea of the stress levels associated with the bleeding event. Following the procedure, we'll monitor the horseshoe crabs for mortality for 1 week, and then they'll be released back to the beaches they are collected from, just like in the biomedical industry. So, with this research, it's very important because horseshoe crabs are listed as vulnerable because they have been overharvested for use as food and bait and for the biomedical industry use. And so with this, we're hoping that we can determine which horseshoe crabs are healthiest for harvesting, so that way we can save them from any lethal or sublethal effects. Because chances are they've saved us a time or two as well. Thank you.